Literally on Friday night, I made a video saying I'm done with the black mind because it is hopeless. It is a lost cause. And this Onezwa, Nara Smith situation is the epitome of that. You guys worship whiteness to no end. Hey, I was shook by how many black South African young women are standing with Nara. I'm not saying they should have been against Nara or whatever, but to comments, I stand with Nara consecutively just shows, Wuti, Mina, I read that. I saw it for what it was. I stand with whiteness. Because that's how you've been trained in South Africa, this highly classist country. You've been trained to put white people on a pedestal, to put capitalism on a pedestal, and to pursue towards white proximity as far as feasibly possible. Yilo ukuthi nje amabhunu awajona abantu abamnyama. Abanfuni. And so it's hard for you to get that romantic proximity to whiteness. So manbono Nara, oh my God, lo and behold, you found out she's partly South African, although she's never really claimed South Africa like that. But then you found out Gusuma Make is from Bloom, and like, oh, wow, now I'm going to vicariously live through her and have that white boyfriend I've always wanted. Because you understand very well that you cannot transform this skin and turn it into this skin. So you think the next best thing that you can do is marry into it and have multiracial babies. So that's why I named pedestalizer. And then the capitalist aspect. I saw someone saying, does unozwa wenu cook in Chanel? Oh, guys, that's naive. I don't think you guys understand that those brands don't want you. When black girl who's ride or die for Nara Smith, they don't care for you. You are not their target demographic. If they could say, niggers can't buy my bag, they would say it. That's why they make it so overpriced, because they don't want you to afford it. They want to price it out of the range for you. Yet you guys still worship those same designer. They are literally anti-poor. They don't want poor people. And I feel like sometimes South Africans forget, which a lot of us are poor. You guys really live in this illusion, honestly. Like the average South African young mind. It seems like, especially South African girls, you live in this, like, this fairy tale Rainbow Nation, all is kumbaya dream, where you don't realize that you have been programmed against yourself. And that's why you think Onezwa is a random girl milking a goat, because you have not learned to appreciate yourself. I saw another comment saying, if Onezwa is so amazing, why doesn't she have brand deals lining up for her? Again, you guys want to be validated by capitalism. And we are inside and validate yourself as human beings. And I want to tell you that capitalism will never validate you. All it would ever do to you is exploit you. But you can't see that. Maybe it's kids, maybe it's children who are making those comments. Maybe I shouldn't be so annoyed by just the lack of self-consciousness, of self-awareness, of black consciousness. Because really, Onezwa, you're not standing by her because she's not aesthetically pleasing. Aesthetic. Her authenticity is lost on you. The fact that Onezwa stands in front of us and she tells us she doesn't have any bills to pay. Do you that's why I understand the freedom that comes with never having bills to pay. Rather, you will pedestalize and worship someone who's wearing, I don't know, 100,000 rand outfits, because again, you worship capitalism. And then, again, I really hope, maybe you're just kids, one day you will learn capitalism is not your friend. Whiteness is not your friend. You chopping at the bits to participate, throwing your own under the bus. You do not know how to present a united front, and was unite because all of you are trying to climb your way into whiteness. And that's why, and maybe it's because you haven't left the country. If you leave the country, you'll realize how disrespected black people are. And abantu abamnyama abahlonishwa in the world because abazihloniphi. your inability, even if, let's say, vele when in your analysis you disagree no Onezo, sometimes pretend. Sometimes for the onlooker, stand with your own nizailungisa behind closed doors. White people have mastered this. Maranina, because you are chopping at the bits to have access, proximity to whiteness. You will always be divided. You will always throw your own under the bus for any chance to stand close to whiteness. You will always do that. And that's why, personally, ngiyabona ukuthi this mind for the average black person is a lost cause. And abelungu will continue to abuse us because of the wasting a corner. What you're doing to Onezwa in favor of that is the reason why we will continue to be abused and disrespected in this world. And Fusi, don't come with the I don't see race bullshit. You're the only one who doesn't see race. Every other race sees race and stands with their own. Who's born into this nonsense of multiracialism. Usazonya futhi.